Hazelwood has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yes.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
No interest in that one from the batter. Hazelwood will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep. Doesn't beat the infield. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes. Good shot. It's found the gap. Keeper! A couple on offer here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yeah. Finds the edge. That's the over. New Zealand are 7 for none. Stark, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end. Shouldered arms, a horrible piece of batting.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
At number 3 for New Zealand.
Wait on. Quick onto that in the infield. Yes. Really good shot there.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Waiting. Yep. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Just strayed a little bit to the leg side, and that's been thrashed away through the onside.
Stark is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Wait on.
Yes. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Great shot.
Yes.
But it's not going to beat the fielder.
Ball's in.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
12 runs added there. New Zealand are 19 for 1. This is everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yes.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
There'll be runs here. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Great shot through the gap.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. 8 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 27 for 1. Start from the grandstand end.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Beaten on the drive.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Wait. Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Ball's in. Yeah.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Ball is in.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
Nicked it. Big shout. Out. Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one. There's trouble here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
8 runs added there. New Zealand are 47 for 2.
Yes.
There's a chance if this hits.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Drives it into the covers. Fielder's no chance.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep.
Drives and misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Bowler. Yes.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
End of the over. 9 off it. New Zealand are 69 for 2. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Good return, back from the deep.
Wait. Yeah. No.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Bowl chops it back onto the stumps. You can see the disappointment.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Please welcome the
bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Mitchell gets off the mark. A well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 74 for 3. Marsh, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Yeah, bowler.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Out. Caught.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Yep.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Yep. Bowler down. No!
Our mix-up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Got that away nicely.
Yep.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yes.
Good return there, back from the deep. Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Was there a glove? Yes, there is.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Timed that brilliantly.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Short, fast, accurate. When you get that type of delivery right, you just can't play them. No more short stuff this over, though.
Times it nicely.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
For 5.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Right out of the middle.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Phillips didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Perfectly timed.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Bowler, bowler.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Bowling.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Big edge.
Keeper.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
End
of the over. 21 from it. New Zealand are 124 for 5.
Catch.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Catch him.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Catch it.
Couldn't have played that any better.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nice shot.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership. to
Solid
50.
partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Catch.
Timed that perfectly.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
That is an amazing half century. Just mammoth stroke making. Just an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
To dismiss
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
crease at number 8.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. This could be trouble.
Cougar Lane shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Cummins from the grandstand end. Misses everything.
Cummins with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Wait.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler. Catch him.
Punch behind point all the way to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Catch.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Catch.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Beaten on the drive.
Oh.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Out. That's a special catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but has to head back to the pavilion.
Wait. Catch it.
There'll be runs here. Good catch. Out.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Quick ball. No.
Good return back from the deep. Easy does it. First ball and gets some runs.
End of the over, 3 off it. New Zealand are 177 for 8. Start, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Catch it.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now and surely looking towards a big score.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield. Super piece of timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Fantastic catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
Edged it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot. They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. We're ready to get this innings underway. There's a huge opportunity with the time left. And with this batting order to build a strong lead and put themselves well ahead in this game. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Nicked it. Big appeal. Out. It's a fantastic catch by the keeper, diving away.
It's the wicket they